Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Cooking and Cheers In. Today I am going to show you how to make the gimlet. The ingredients in the gimlet are simple, just gin as well as lime juice and simple syrup. For the gin, it's recommended that you use a London dry gin. Some examples of this would be Beef Eater, Tanqueray, Bombay, but my personal preference is that those taste a little too piney as a result of the juniper. But if you like London dry gins, absolutely feel free to use a London dry gin here. But I am going to experiment with some gins that I know I like. And for the lime juice, it's highly recommended that you freshly squeeze your lime juice. So I have already freshly squeezed my lime juice here. And the simple syrup I have also prepared in advance. Okay, that's enough chit chat. Let's actually get mixing. So we will start with 2 ounces of gin. And I am using this Roku Japanese gin made by Suntory, but you can experiment with other gins. Followed by 1/2 of an ounce of lime juice. And you can bump this up to 3/4 of an ounce if you would prefer, but I prefer to keep it a little on the lower side, so 1/2 is good for me. Then we will do 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Finally, we will add a generous amount of ice to our cocktail shaker and we'll shake for 10 to 15 seconds. Now we will double strain this into a chilled coupe. I just got this one out of the freezer. Okay, so finally we will garnish this with a lime wheel. And there you have the first recipe for the gimlet. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that's a very nice cocktail. But to be honest, I make this cocktail a little different usually, so let's move on to recipe number 2. Okay, so recipe 2 is going to start out much the same. We're going to start with 2 ounces of gin, and this time I'm going to use Empress gin. Followed again by 1/2 ounce of lime juice. And 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Then we will fill our cocktail shaker with a generous amount of ice again. Now seal and shake for 10 to 15 seconds. This is where this cocktail is going to get very different. So in the previous one, we double strained the cocktail, whereas this time I'm just going to pour this into a rocks glass. Okay, so first of all, very nice looking drink as a result of the Empress gin. Let's give it a try. Cheers, guys. Yeah, that's absolutely delicious. So let's discuss the differences between these 2 drinks. So, of course, the gin is different, but I feel like that's more of a personal preference. So let's talk about the way we've served the cocktail. Okay, so for the first cocktail, of course, we have double strained the cocktail, which results in a very small cocktail. And this is going to be very consistent throughout. There's no dilution from the ice. Then with this one, of course, you have a whole lot of ice. Some people find all the small ice pieces kind of difficult to drink through after shaking the cocktail. I personally don't mind it. I also don't mind the added dilution from the ice. And finally, in this one, you don't strain out the lime pulp. But when I prepared this lime juice earlier before I started mixing, I actually did strain it. So the lime pulp is gone, so it never made it into the drink shaker to begin with. Basically, guys, go ahead and try a Gimlet for yourself. Pick a gin that you like, serve it however you like, enjoy it how you like. Cheers, guys. Till next time, see you soon.